the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Why is that a relevant question for this event?
She's going through the security already.
The organizer told me you wasn't allowed here, so...
So you are a government employee?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Go ahead and put the mic down on.
Can we go up here so I can hear you?
Yep, come on.
I am recording, so I am gonna record audio with this.
problem.
I'll just keep it like in the middle.
I just don't want the mic in my face.
Okay, I'll just keep it down here.
Apparently, some people are having issues with the questions that you're asking them.
Okay.
So
Like
if
what?
they just have, I don't know. I don't know
okay.
specific questions.
Okay.
But if they have issues with that, or they don't want to talk to you, just try not to follow them around or try to intimidate or harass them. All right.
Welcome back to the channel, my people. I do hope that from wherever you are watching this from, you are doing all right. Hopefully God has protected you and preserved you very well. Thank you to all of you that keep supporting me on here, and a big shout out to my members. You guys do me amazing. And as always, we do have another interesting episode. Apparently there's this lady that thought it is appropriate to go to a Blk Joy event, and she was interviewing people. They're literally throwing mics in their face, asking them what do they think of Donald Trump. Then they called the police on her. This is, I don't know. I think we have to look at these videos, come back and talk about it. Just do me a favor, like the video, share it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, I'll be back.
Oh, I prefer not to answer, but I am one of the festival organizers, and we have rented out this space, so I would kindly request that you move and leave the location. If you guys are on the sidewalk, I can't stop you from being on the sidewalk, but we have rented out this space. We have it reserved with the city, and we are asking you to leave.
Yeah, so is this a public park?
It's a reserved space at this time.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna give you a little bit of information so you can take this and do what you want with it. I'm not going to be leaving because this is a public park, and whether or not you have a permit here is the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump.
Why is that a relevant question for this event?
She's going through the security already.
The organizer told me you wasn't allowed here, so...
So you are a government employee?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so am I allowed to be here?
You are allowed, but...
TikTok supports white supremacy, and what happened to the version of black fatigue that conservatives were so adamant about not too long ago? She saw a Blk Joy festival, and the first thing she did was say, hey, let me go there and ask black people about Donald Trump, knowing that the vast majority of black people in this country do not agree with him. Y'all said that y'all were tired of black people who speak out against racism all the time. You didn't block us. You didn't stay away from us. In fact, most of your content started to be about us, the people that you were tired of. One of the key traits of white supremacists is to antagonize black people. And when they see something like a festival that says Blk Joy, they are compelled to antagonize us and then pretend like they are the victims when we don't want anything to do with them.
It's a criminal offense. That was a volunteer told them that because that person felt that way. They were harassed. He did not call the police. Someone did, and that would have now been asked. Okay. All right, good. This isn't a private event, by the way. It's a private event in terms of we have reserved it. We know it's a community event. Yes. We're not a private event. However, it is privately rented. No, it's not. Okay. No, this is a letter from the Attorney General talking about First Amendment traditional public forums, and this is one. If you want to read it, you can. I know I'm very sure with the First Amendment. We did not call the police on you, as I said. Someone who did report harassment, they reported it to the police. That was not of our control. Someone is making false claims to the police. I'm not harassing anyone. I cannot control that. That is that person's experience with your interaction with you. I have copies of this if you need it. First word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump.
Oh. Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, you didn't want me to what?
While they're talking, you don't have to put that in my face either. Okay, we don't put it in my face. Okay, thank you.
Take your hand off my property.
You can take it out of my face, on my hand as well.
Take it off
Thank
my
you.
property.
God bless you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the first people we talked to today at the Blk Joy Festival.
So this woman goes to a black event, a Blk Joy Festival, and asks black people what is their first word that comes to mind when mentioning Donald Trump's name. right? Do you realize how much of a privilege that is? And then saying that you don't want to leave the event because, like, literally you're harassing people on a Blk Joy event. It's like we can't have nothing. We can't have nothing to ourselves. We cannot celebrate. We cannot be, in community with other Black people. Like, imagine if a Black person went to a Triple K rally. How would that fare for the Black person? And came up and said, "Oh, how do you feel about Obama?" Like, it's the entitlement to think that you have to be the center of attention at a Blk Joy festival. Like, the audacity, I'm sorry. But my Tink wants to say something. So what is the first word that comes to your mind, Tink, when mentioning Donald Trump? What's the first word?
Jail.
Ooh. That's it. That's the post.
Red and shitty. Hot mess. Booty juice drinker. Narcissist. Racist. Just all around not a good person. Greedy. Power hungry. Thinks that he's better than everybody else. A liar. A con man. A pain in America's ass. An insurrectionist. A tiny hand crybaby. A hater of the free world. Someone that means nobody any good whatsoever. Now on to you. What makes you think for 1 minute that you're entitled to go to a Black festival and ask people what they think about him? Nobody has time for that. Then instead of you filling the room, knowing that everybody's uncomfortable with you being there, you still walk around asking questions. And the main thing that you fail to realize is nobody's feeling you. That's not being racist. That's being just uncomfortable. Y'all need to learn your place. And your place is not in our face. Because we know most of y'all feel a certain way about us. And also a certain way about him. So stay where y'all are. We're going to stay where we are. Do what y'all do. Because we most definitely going to do what we do. Do us all a favor. Mind your business.
34 convicted felon. Orange orangutan. Cheeto puff guy. Crybaby. Diaper wearing fool. Racist. Child molester. Flat out fool. Or narcissist. Do I need to go on? You decide to go to a Black event and come ask people that question. Then get mad because people going to the police on you. Is you okay? So I see this video from my good sister Misha, right? And I just had to come in and stitch this. Baby, you gonna quit going around to Black people's events. You're lucky you got out there with your teeth. Because I just gave you some words for your h8T president. Girl, go find something safe to do and stop bothering us because we don't want to be bothered by y'all. Got it? Good.
So wait a minute. She went to the Blk Joy Festival in an attempt to break up the Blk Joy and then got the nerve to get mad when people don't share their Blk Joy with her. Oh my God. Girl, bye. But listen, the restraint of our people. Oh my goodness, we continue to show up and show out. I'm trying to tell you.
I think white people are so triggered by Blk Joy because they have zero control over it. And white people are all about control. And anything they don't get to control and manage and dictate freaks them the hell out.
They don't get to be the leader.
All right, if you know who I am, you know what's about to happen. So this clip that I'm going to show you is about a Blk Joy Event. Black folks are just trying to have fun. They just trying to do a little event in the park, get some barbecue. They got some booths. They're trying to share information, spread awareness. Just trying to do, a chill day in the community. But this white girl shows up, and now I'm going to say this is not a representation of all white folks. We have plenty of white folks that are great, compassionate, just all around great people. So no hatred against white people will be tolerated in my comment section. Now, here comes the video.
Recording, so I am going to record audio with this. I'll just keep it like in the middle. Okay, I'll just keep it down here.
Apparently, some people are having issues with the questions that you're asking them.
Okay.
So
Like
if
what?
they just have, I don't know specific questions.
Okay.
But if they have issues with that, or they don't want to talk to you, just try not to follow them around or try to intimidate.
Guess when you got a face like that and no talent, you gotta go piss people off to get some views.
No, I prefer not to answer, but I am one of the festival organizers, and we have rented out this space, so I would kindly request that you move and leave the location. If you guys are on the sidewalk, I can't stop you from being on the sidewalk, but we have rented out this space. We have it reserved with the city, and we are asking you to leave.
Yeah, so is this a public park?
It's a reserved space at this time.
Yeah, so I'm just going to give you a little bit of information so you can take this and do what you want with it. I'm not going to be leaving because this is a public park, and whether or not you have a permit.
This is the part I hate so much. It's like, yeah, you guys got a permit and you guys reserve this spot, but it's a public park, so I can do whatever I want. Where does the human decency, kind of respect, where does that kick in your mind? Or is that just, they're black, they don't deserve respect? Let me just put it to you like this. Caitlin Clark, or whatever Caitlin, whatever your name is. Weird face girl. Okay, weird face girl. Let me put it in words you can understand. Now imagine there's a white family, right? And they want to throw a party for their white child. Just picture them as white as you can. They got blue eyes. They got blonde hair. And their color is this color, okay? So that you could feel some empathy. Now these people are throwing a birthday party, an event for their people. It's a whites only event, right? And a bunch of black people and brown people show up. And you're like, hey, sorry, I got this whole space, reserved for my child's birthday party. And they say, did you know this is a public park? Yeah, I understand that, but we came here early. We made reservations with the city. We have permits. We have security. We have all these things because we reserved the place. We paid a lot of money for people to come here and put up their food stamps. Like, this is a private kid's birthday party. Well, this is a public park and I ain't going over because I got the right. How would you like that? You would be like, oh, black people are the worst. Oh, brown people are the worst. This is a representation of all brown and black people. That's what you would be saying, right? So I'm not saying that you're a representation of all the white people, but there's definitely a problem we need to talk about.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, you didn't want me to what?
While they're talking, you don't have to put that in my face
touch
either.
my stuff.
Okay, we don't put it in my
Don't
face.
touch my
Okay,
stuff.
thank you.
Take your hand off my property.
You can take it out of my hand as
Take
well.
it off
Thank
my
you.
property.
God bless
okay?
you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the first people we talked to today at the Blk Joy Festival.
Now, this is very common in narcissists and pretty much racist people, where they go and they disrespect you and then get offended when you stand up for yourself. She goes, sticks the mic this far away from her face, and when she grabs it, she's like, don't touch my property. Don't touch my property. That's my property. And she's like, yeah, well, could you not shove your mic in my face when asking me questions? Like, you could put it away. It's you're in my personal space. And I know I sound like...
And let me tell you, I care about my personal space. Whoa. Hey, who's around me right now?
But come on. She's shoving the mic in her face. And then, in typical fashion of Karens, she plays the victim.
Off
Thank
my
you.
property.
God bless you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the first people we talked to today at the Blk Joy Festival. the Pride people.
I love how she's like, oh my God, the first people we talk about in the Black event, and look at how they're acting. Like if black people are the ones being a dick here. No, they're not. It's you. You're the problem. But I gotta say, this is very, very typical of racist folks. You go shove a mic in the freaking black people's face, and the moment that they push the mic away from their face. Oh my God, look at the black people. They're so violent. They're so horrible. They're just the worst people ever. Look how they grab my mic. They grab my property. Never mind that you're shoving your property in people's faces.
I know she felt like a superhero. I want you guys to let me know what you think. But that whole expression was all over her face. I don't know. For some reason, hate is always written all over their face. Came with all the letters ready. And also ready to dismiss what the people that reserved the place were saying. Throwing that mic in people's faces, forcing them to talk. Because I don't know if she wanted a viral moment. But the fact that you go in a congregation that has people that you know definitely have nothing to do with your man, and you still want to know why they don't like him. It's diabolical, I can't lie, because why don't they educate themselves on why people don't like Donald Trump? A lot of black people didn't really even want to answer her questions because she was literally provoking them. The first provocation was for you to come to the event, and the fact that people are like, don't put that in my face, and then, yeah, the aggression was written all over her face, and crazy thing is how she, the fact that she's at that event, and then she's like, oh boy, these people are different. These people can trigger you. And like one of the brothers said, what happened to black fatigue? None of the people that was there was behaving ghetto. All of them were going their business, just there to do what they came to do. Yeah? And by the way, she was acting out of place, and people didn't want to even give her attention, but she surely wanted to get it so bad. And the people that felt like this is not proper, they called officers on her to come and handle her. Now, I know that definitely, even when they called officers on her, she still stayed in that location. They didn't kick her off. Yeah. And I hate that that didn't happen, especially if people are feeling uncomfortable around you. This is like, you are literally trying to put people on a spot, knowing very well that any person that speaks ill of Donald Trump is made a target. You come specifically to a black event, right? And you are putting these people in this very situation. That's why people say those women are very dangerous people. Very dangerous. Because they don't care. They really don't care. At the end of the day, all they care for is their master. And the way she was praising him, oh, he's pretty powerful. I'm like, come on now. Can you get out of here already? Like, that's what has been going on in my head, like, all the time I was watching this. But hey, I think their leader has emboldened them, and they feel like they can do anything at any place. Yeah, it probably is a public place, but they hired it and literally like demarcated it for a private event. The place might be public. We have public spaces over here, right? But then, these public spaces, someone can, reserve it and put a private event. Yeah, in that private event is not there to cater for everybody. So the fact that she felt, bold enough and brave enough to infiltrate a black event, imagine what else she can do. And crazy thing is, a lot of palm-colored people were in there, really happy and supporting her. They love her. Black people tell you, can you leave us the hell alone? Can you at least leave us the hell alone? Again, this is just my observation, but they all got that look to them that is just, you know, the reasons a lot of black people gave. Some of them were talking about the policies, some of them were talking about the tariffs, some of them were talking about the immigration. And part of the things that they love so much is dealing away with all immigrants, which is okay. If someone came to the country illegally and they are committing crimes and everything, get rid of them, but at least send them to their country. Like, why are they okay with some of these acts? They're like, okay, we don't like immigrants, but we are still okay with them being deported to countries where they don't belong. Like, what is that? And then on top of that, they are talking about how these people are criminals. Besides the civil crime record of just entering the country illegally, all the people that they have gotten, most of them really don't have any serious record. They are just having probably a traffic violation or something like that. Yeah. But something else that has just, you know, come to my attention. Are you seeing how all white nations are literally displaying and exposing who they really are? It started by Donald Trump. Now in Australia, people are very proud to be neo-Nazis. In UK, everywhere. But hey, black people were like, you know what? You're not welcome here. Get out of here. What do you think? Put those thoughts in the comment section. Of course, from me for today, that's it. I do love all of you, and I'll see you in another amazing video. Just stay safe, okay? And know that these people can do anything just to get your attention. So do what needs to be done. Love you. See you later.